People who were born before 2000, what were you doing on the night of December 31, 1999? Monitoring servers for our company. Cocaine. I was at my mom's boss's house in Atlanta. He had a bunch of stuff in his basement like prepper stuff. He invited all the people from the office to stay the night with their kids. The adults partied and the kids played Nintendo 64. He had a Game Genie and it was awesome. I drank my first beer that night. We stole them from the basement. I remember they had a big nice house and all kinds of cool shit. It was a good time. I was like 12 or so. Not much. I was literally just born that noon. The Y2K non-event? I was waiting for the world to end. Washing dishes at a Chinese restaurant. Working. We spent months prepping for Y2K and I spent my New Year's Eve at the office making sure our core systems and reporting kept working. I distinctly recall visiting Wonka.com to play Oompa's Outrageous Rush because I was concerned the site would be destroyed by the Millennium Bug. I was in bed with a very nasty bout of flu that I'd picked up a few days earlier. Probably in bed as I was 5. At our town's end of the year party. Everyone in my small town was there. Adults and kids alike. It was fun. Working in a casino on a cruise ship in the Caribbean with the woman who is now my wife. I was in Las Vegas on the Strip in front of Barbary Coast watching all the tomfoolery go down. My friends and I were hopped up on Totino's pizza and Mountain Dew. We ran outside and sat on the trampoline waiting for the world to end. I was on a remote beach on an island in Thailand with a bunch of my friends. My parent let me stay up late because it was a weekend night and I wanted to watch the ball drop. I was in middle school. I was anxious, nervous. I really thought something would happen. They said none of the tech would work after it reached midnight and I believed it was possible. At least enough for some kind of shift lol. My parent thought it was a ridiculous idea and told me I spent too much time on computer tears of joy. Sacrificing a year's worth of Happy Meal toys to the bonfire, blowing 'em up. Celebrating the end of the millennium at Paris, France Champs-Élysées. I was 19. Clabbing. It was a big thing. The world was coming to the end so clab. I was at my house and 2 of my buddies stayed over. We played a lot of Madden. Ate pizza. And checked AIM. AOL Instant Messenger for the uninitiated. As midnight approached, we turned on the night TV coverage and waited for the inevitable end of civilization as we knew it, or nothing happens at all. Y2K was a non-issue and life went on just like normal with bills to pay. Jobs to pay, debts not lost during the end of the world. And in our case, more Madden. At 12:01 Derek farts and as the new millennium began I could smell noxious fumes. All is quiet. The air is crisp and cold. Fresh snow fills the streets. Street lights glow in the night offering little comfort to the freezing cold. I stand before the bay window in the living room of my cozy little warm house. Looking to the west and I wait. I can hear the mantel clock ticking the seconds by. And I quickly glance to check the time. 11:59. The time has come. Then I see it. Off in the distance a thin line of sparkling light blazing upward through a night sky filled with falling snowflakes. The sparkling thin line climbs upward. Higher and higher. And then suddenly, I'll let you imagine the rest. The little town I lived in decided to celebrate this, once in a lifetime, event with a fireworks display. That night I wondered if it was going to happen. We had gotten a lot of snow the last couple days. The weather was just starting to let up that night. Snow plows would be clearing the streets the next morning. I'm glad I stayed up to watch it. Goodbye 1900s. Hello 2000s. Plus. I wanted to see if my computer was still going to work. Turned out, it was just another day. Just another night, and I'm thankful I was there. Take care everyone. Stay safe and believe. Wondering if I had enough food and water stashed away if civilization went to pieces on the stroke of midnight. Wife and I were in our Jeep near Evergreen looking down on Denver, wondering if the lights would go out. She had spent the previous 2 years working with EDS on the Y2K problem. Sucking my mom's tit props XDI was born in August-99. Nye party in the park in my town. Mayor announced New Zealand got through unscathed by the Y2K bug, so we'd be fine. Playing StarCraft. I was so tired staying awake watching movies with the family and then watching something and celebrating listening to ABBA. Was 8 at the time. Mind. I remember some of the madness leading up to it, but didn't affect me at all. MTV watching No Doubt cover REM's End of the World song live. At a Millennium Party stamping on party balloons. Eating sweets. Listening to a DJ play cheesy songs. And trying to lockpick a suspicious door at the venue. Threw a Nye party. Had a friend cut the main breaker to the house as a prank. Went over well until the one sober person pointed out that all the neighbors' lights were on.